Congratulations to Donald Trump. I voted for him. And I have a funny story about that. I went into where I used to work Tuesday. I had heard that a friend of mine was going to retire, so I wanted to say goodbye, wish him a happy retirement. After I spoke to him for a little bit, I went over and talked to another guy I know, guy I used to work with, and he looked a little depressed. So I asked him, I said, what's going on, man? And he's like, the election. I'm like, well, what about it? Because I didn't know if he was a Harris or Trump guy. So he says, I just hope Harris doesn't win. So I say, well, you know, there are a lot of women out there that are going to vote for her just because she's a woman. And then while I was on the subject, I said there are a lot of women out there that it doesn't matter who the candidate is, as long as their policy on abortion is what they want, then they're going to get that vote. Doesn't matter about any other policies. That's the one that affects them, and a lot of them are only concerned about that one thing. And then, in jest, I said, makes you wonder if they didn't have the right idea when they didn't give the women the right to vote. I chuckle, the guy I'm speaking to chuckles, but apparently somebody didn't chuckle. And then I went on to kind of quote Candace Owens, only she said, if I were a man and I owned a business, I went right to if I owned a business and said I wouldn't hire any women. And then I went on to say, if you look at them the wrong way, or if you say something they don't like, you could get sued. And then I went about my business talking to other people throughout the building. And one of the head honchos, who I've known for over 25 years, finds me in the office of a guy I'm speaking to and just moves his fingers as, come here. So I didn't know. I thought he was talking to the guy I was talking to. So I point, I'm like, me? And he goes, you gotta leave. I said, was it because of my political talk? And he says, it was inappropriate. So as he's walking way in front of me, I say, what is it I said that was inappropriate? Didn't answer. I thought he handled it very, very poorly. I've known this guy for over 25 years. But even if I had known him for 25 seconds, what he should have done is he should have said, can I speak with you? And take me somewhere private. Say that I got a complaint that some of the comments you made were inappropriate. And I would have asked him, well, what comments might those have been? And we would have actually had a discussion. And after the discussion, if he felt that it was warranted that I leave the building, then okay. He could have said to me, well, even by your own admission, you're saying that you said these things, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave the building. And you will probably be banned from coming into the office. Okay, that's fine. But I found out just how woke, liberal left the company has gotten. He came, didn't say anything nice to me, wasn't pleasant at all. He had already judged me according to what someone had told him. I was guilty until proven innocent, which is a liberal left type of thing nowadays. Problem with that is I didn't even get a chance to defend myself. But okay, it is what it is. I emailed the guy I was talking to, and I emailed him to say, I hope I didn't get you in trouble for what we were discussing the other day. I mean, this is what's happened to me, but I hope nothing happens to you. So that's my little story about the election. Fortunately, Donald Trump won. And we will have a good 4 years